This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA's College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now it's second down here. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down of the game. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move this instead. We've now got fourth down.
And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Wildcats offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. You get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. The back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. QB decides to keep it here.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Stone. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Play action here on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Moore. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Covey. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looking for some space. It's Porter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And stayed more to the inside. I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Stone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that'll land just beyond the goal line, a missed opportunity to pin them back. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Toss play. Back heads to his right. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. It's a keeper. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Stone. Contact as he threw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient, something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
It's 3rd down for the offense. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there. And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And there's the handoff. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking downfield. It's Stone. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On the ground, it's Porter. He finds some space. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
And they hand it off to the back. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. To the air. It's Moore. Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Stone. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Nowhere to run up the middle. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And the returner is brought down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stone. Caught over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. snags a quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. Offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments, this bro, to give this quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. To throw, it's Stone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
This will be fair caught at the 30. And they begin the drive here set up at the 30. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. Here's the second down play. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Stone. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Casper. The Ducks are on the move here.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
First down. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Hughes. What a move, and he's free. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Casper. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gives it to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down and more. He's still running. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Making people miss. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw, it's Moore. Oh, down he goes, it's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
electing to go for a field goal attempt. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Makes a quick catch. They're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Trying to convert with a sneak. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to throw. It's Stone. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass not complete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled. With nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Stone. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Hurries the punt, but gets away. A nice kick. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the further drive now from the 44. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw, it's Moore. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gets rid of it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Stone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Ducks! This air attack is still unstoppable.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Stone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw again. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Back to pass. It's Stone. Defense is coming after him. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice throw for a completion. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Northwestern getting 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers, calls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a 1st down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.